Hi folks, this is a tutorial to help you learn how to access DreamSpinner Learning's live lessons using View, an online meeting room. The first thing I want you to do is to pull up or click on the link that I've given you either through an email invitation or posted in your homework or on the website. And when you do, I want you to check and be sure in the upper left corner it says DreamSpinner Chemistry if you're in the chemistry class, and that way you will know you are in the correct place. The second thing I want you to do is to see if you can enable your webcam and your audio so that we can see and hear you. It's up to you whether or not you want to enable your webcam, but we would like to be able to hear you. And sometimes we work through some microphone difficulties if there's some feedback, but we'll use that as our primary means of communicating. Your screen may look similar to mine when you first log in. It may have comments open. I'm going to click on the comments tab here on the right, and it may be open and look like this, in which case I go down here to a button, which when I click closes my pods, does not close comments. What closes comments is the minus sign in the upper right of the comments block. To retrieve the pod I just closed, click on that button in the bottom right that I first showed you. Relevant to this set of pods are the three buttons here in the bottom right. The first one will show you the users that are online. The second one is where we access the webcam and talk buttons. The third one enables your chat box. So there we go with the chat box, and let's click on the second one again. So be sure that second one is enabled, and you are able to then click on webcam. And when we open the webcam, you'll see that the talk button disappeared. I can get that back simply by closing these other pods one by one, the chat and the users online. There's my talk button. I'll click that. And that is what I'd like you to do when you first log in so that you can enable the webcam if you like and the talk. Let's try that. That's not an optional effort at first. Then go back down to those buttons in the lower right. Click on the chat so that you can have a chat box open. In this way, if people are having difficulty with their microphone or you are, you can use the chat box to communicate to me. Note that if I bring my cursor up to the green line in between the chat box and the webcam pod, it turns into a double line with two arrows, and I can resize it. You can use that if you need to in order to see the videos. Now that our comment block is closed, and that is over here, and you've enabled webcam and talk and chat pods, the last thing I'd like you to do before we get started is to be sure that the green tab labeled Room is selected. When it is, we should all be literally on the same page so that we can continue our tutoring session with academic efforts. I look forward to seeing you.